Okay, y'all, I want to talk about healing real quick. Okay, so I want to talk about healing because the more I learn about healing and the more I break it down, the more it's more intensive, right? Like it's just more than, oh, you have to fix yourself because you're not right. Like it's so much deeper than that. Okay, so the reason why you have to heal is because if you do not heal, you will not be able to receive. You won't be able to receive. You won't receive the things that were promised to you. Okay? Okay, let me break that down. Okay, so you won't be able to receive the things that are promised to you because you are always looking in a hurtful state. You are always looking through a hurtful lens. Your perception of life, your perception of the world is always through the world of hurt. It's always through the world of pain, right? So by this being your perspective, you put up a wall up around you, in front of you, all around you, right? Now, we're supposed to have discernment, but those people who aren't healed, they have this wall up so high where the things that you were supposed to receive, it cannot climb over that wall. It's just too much, right? It's like you don't trust the people that's outside of the wall, and you don't trust you yourself who is within that wall, because if you trusted yourself and you know you have to learn and follow through this life with discernment and intuition, your wall would not be that high, right? Because you can see, you can learn, you know, you understand what things is, what these people are, how they move in their energy, in their light, right? But by you being in a hurtful state, you don't trust yourself because you saying, well, you know what? I talked to this person. I had this person in my life. They did me wrong, or they did something to me that I wouldn't do that to them. So I'm just gonna put this wall up real high because obviously I'm making the wrong choices. So I'm just gonna put this wall so high that they can't come in, right? So in meanwhile, while they can't come in, the things that were promised to you, the things that's a given for you, won't be able to climb that wall. People have this misconception where if you love me, like you'll work for it, or if it was meant to be, it was meant to be, or oh well, I probably didn't. I probably couldn't have that because I would have had it by now. But a lot of times we are our own blockage. A lot of times we are our own blockage, and by us being our own blockage, we are so unaware of us blocking ourselves. We want somebody to come and demolish the whole wall that we put up there in the first place, which makes absolutely no sense. You put up this wall, right? You put up this wall figuratively. You put up this wall, but you believe anybody that's deserving of you have the ability to knock this whole wall down when you created it. Makes no sense, right? So when I say you have to heal in order for you to get what you receive, you have to heal in order for you to get what you receive, because you will always look at the world in that light. And okay, another thing. Okay, so I'm gonna break that down. The reason why you don't always look at the world in that particular light. Okay. Okay, so y'all know the VR games, like the virtual reality games. These games is the games that you put something on your head, and it has the optic vision. It gives you an optic vision of you being in the setting that you are not in, right? You are in the setting, like it feels real. Like sometimes you can even feel the breeze or what's going on, right? And your mind automatically tells your body that we're here, right? And people who play these games, just say someone's scared of heights, and you put this thing on, you in the living room, you put this thing on, and the thing tell you, it's telling you, okay, well, you need to walk across this plank in order to get to the building, but you're standing in the middle of the air in this game. Okay, so our minds is so powerful. Even though that person is standing in the middle of their living room, in the middle of the living room, in a dwelling, in a home, in a house. Okay, our mind is so powerful. That game give us an illusion to where we are not in this house anymore. We are not on the ground. We are not on the carpet. We are not in our home. We are in the air, trying to basically levitate to go to another side of the building, right in the air. Okay, and people who play this game will literally be scared. They'll be scared. They be in their mind. They be falling down. They be screaming. They be run to one side of the because their mind is telling them you are not where you supposed to. Where you are not where you physically are. Okay, so by you knowing that your mind is that powerful, your mind will only react and put you in situations in as your perspective. Okay, so if you are looking at the world through a hurt perspective, you are looking at the world through a hurt lens. No matter who comes around you, no matter who's for you, no matter who loves you, you will never be able to see them in the correct form because your lens of hurt will always be on you. Like they will always be on you. So, yes, your lens of hurt, your perspective of being hurt will protect you from the people who can hurt you, but it will also alienate you from the people who will love you. It will alienate you from people who will give to you. It will alienate you from people who are there for you because you don't know the difference. You have the hurt lens on. Your perspective is in the hurt state. So, if you are unable to change your perspective, you will not be able to get what you receive. Period. Period. Your job is to set up your discernment. Your job is to set up your intuition. And your intuition and the knowledge that you and the things that you learn from the things that you went through, you have to put it into work. You have to make those things that you learned into your knowledge bank, and then you have to use it as references in order for you to get to the next stage in life. When you see different people, build up your discernment, build up your intuition, and then you can decipher: should you go forward? Should you go left? Should you go right? Should you not talk to this person? Because even if you're unaware, your body knows. Your spirit knows. Your heart knows. Even if you tell yourself, well, I don't know. How are you feeling when you're around certain people? Do you feel safe around certain people? Do you know these people are going to protect you in a certain light when you're around these certain people? Have these people did anything to you in the past that gave you the reason for you to believe that they could possibly hurt you? What they possibly can. But your job is to wean out and single out the people who has hurt you. Because if you keep on looking at the world like that, you will never be happy. You will never be able to receive what you want. You will feel like you're alone. You will feel like, oh, well, I don't know why. I don't have any friends. I don't have a man. I don't have a woman in my family, because you are isolating yourself. Your wall is so high. You're isolating yourself from people who can give you what you want. But in those lenses, you won't be able to see them. So they might as well not be there. They might as well be non-existent. So that's why I say you have to heal in order for you to receive. The shit goes deep, okay? Healing is the key. Be clear about that.